5 pieces of wood gathered together to keep warm by the fire, but in the end, only the weakest little twig survived. When winter came, the 5 twigs shivered from the cold. An old tree stump saw this and broke his walking stick in half, then set it aflame to give them warmth, but the fire soon began to fade. To keep the flame alive, the little twig tore off his only leaf and threw it into the fire. Seeing this, the red branch snapped off one of his own limbs. The old stump tore away pieces of his bark, and the birch broke off a dry stick to feed the fire. Only the large tree stump refused to move, hugging himself tightly to keep warm. The little twig tried to peel off a piece of the big stump's bark, but the stump punched him hard. Still, the faint fire struggled to stay alive. The birch quietly suggested to the big stump that he use the red branch as fuel instead. Immediately, the big stump lunged toward the red branch. The old stump quickly covered the little twig's eyes. Just as the big stump was about to break the red branch, the little twig rushed forward to stop him, but the birch shoved the little twig aside. Furious, the old stump charged in to protect them, but the big stump kicked him hard, sending him tumbling straight into the fire. The little twig tried to save him, but he was too weak. He could only watch as the old stump was consumed by flames. Meanwhile, the big stump snapped the red branch in two and sat upon him, basking in the warmth of the burning old stump. Seeing this, the little twig gathered his courage to avenge the old stump, but the big stump quickly grabbed him. In a desperate move, the little twig bit the big stump, managing to break free. As the birch mocked the big stump for being bitten, the enraged stump ripped off the birch's branches and threw both the birch and the red branch into the fire. The little twig pretended to approach for warmth, picking up a piece of the old stump's charred bark. Then, sneaking behind the big stump, he waited. When the big stump turned around, he was startled by what he saw, and in that instant, the little twig struck, knocking him to the ground. The big stump tried to fight back, but soon the flames engulfed him as well. In the end, the little twig survived and made it through that cold, dark night.